So what happened there, we had, as you noticed, I was struggling to get this, the paper was a bit small. So I've done it in a bigger piece of paper now, and I think we're okay. So we're crimping this over, and you make an angle every time you go, so that it holds the previous one in. So you're making like a bag that's going to keep all the air inside. The last thing you do is get about a tablespoon of vermouth and pour it inside. Make sure it stays in. Okay, and then that goes onto a tray like that. Possibly a little bit bigger would be better, but hey. And the second one, so we start here, make a fold, make another fold, third one, fourth one, fifth one. Just check you're still done up. Then put your vermouth in, and close up your bag. It should have a little bit of room for the air inside to puff up. Okay, so that's going to go in the oven now for 8 minutes. So we'll put that in there. And in the meantime, we're going to make Plaice velouté. So I've got 20 grams of butter, 20 grams of flour, and I've got my fish stock which I made from the bones earlier, which is hot. And just like when we made the chicken velouté earlier, we make sure that we mix everything in properly, and before we put the next amount of liquid in. We want this to be a nice, smooth, shiny sauce. On Papillote, Papillote means butterfly, and if anyone saw the Papillote, which is the film about the prisoners in Alcatraz, it's the same sort of word, papillon. It's about the butterfly wings, so that when you fold over the wings, you make the bag. And you can do it with tin foil. Sometimes that's easier, but the traditional way, the better way, is to do it with parchment paper. And you'll see the results in about 6 minutes time. In the meantime, we're going to make this velouté, which is the fish one. And this needs to be a bit thicker than the chicken velouté, because this is going to have the reduction of the vermouth when it comes out of the oven from the fish. So I'm going to just leave you with Jason for a minute, just popping over here. Just need to get my double cream. Okay, the importance, I know we've been telling you all year about the importance of having clean plates, but I really do mean that. You must have clean plates when you're doing these tests. I have shown some of you a little trick with a little bit of vinegar. If you put just a splash of vinegar onto a piece of blue paper, brush it around the plate like this, then discard it and get another clean piece and give it a scrub. Can you see the difference? How that plate really comes up shining. And let's face it, if you're in a restaurant and you're eating a meal, you don't want it on a grubby old plate that's been hanging around in the kitchen. Okay, so back to our sauce. Not too bad, a little bit of seasoning, salt. One more minute for our fish. Fish doesn't take very long to cook, and as that fish is very thin, the Plaice fillets takes no time at all really. So I'm going to put a splash of cream into my sauce. There is my fish. Now, the idea is you would snip this at the customer's table and open it up like this, and the customer would get all of the aroma from the fish blowing into their nostrils. So that vermouth we're going to put into the sauce carefully. And the fish is going to go onto the plate. And the other one. Your juices again into your sauce. So there we have a nice consistency of Papillote, nice and creamy. Half a pinch of salt, and I'm done. And that is not too shabby.